Welcome back to the Atlanta Phoenix Esports YouTube channel. Now, this video is a companion video to the channel intro video that I just published. Now, I will be covering most of the same stuff that I just covered in the intro, but go more in depth of what everything is. That was more of a short and sweet introduction to it, but now this is the more nitty-gritty, information for the actual, organization. So, let's just start off. Again, hello, my name is Christopher. I go by ChrisZ12 online, and I've had this idea for this team for at least a few years, but this is the first time I've actually done something with that idea. It's more of a one shot idea kind of thing. Of just be like, it would be really funny, but now I'm just like, I could actually make this. Like, this could be an actual thing. And so for the last probably week as of recording this video, about a week and a half, I've been really putting into putting, pen to paper of, okay, what would I need to do for this team? How can I make this work? What all do I need to go into it? First of all, money. But I can't make money for this right now, so we'll just set that aside for now. But so basically, the goal of the Atlanta Phoenix Esports team is to basically become the home for esports for the state of Georgia, as that is where I grew up. That is where I'm currently living. And so I thought, you know what? We need a esports team for Georgia. We've not had one unilateral, team ever. We've had, a few different Atlanta teams, but they've kind of came in, they came out, they fizzled out. I just want to have a one cohesive brand for esports. We've had teams like Atlanta FaZe for Call of Duty. We had the Atlanta Reign, my favorite esports team, for Overwatch, but those teams have sadly gone the way of the dodo and now are dead. But hopefully in the future we could resurrect these teams, or at least the essence of these teams, bring them back into new light with this esports team. Now, why did I pick the Phoenix? Well, for starters, it goes great with my theming. I do like Phoenixes. It has been my channel image since the beginning, and I just really I like it. And also the idea of the Phoenix of being redemption and coming back from the brink of death, which is most fitting for Atlanta esports teams because most of them, if not all, are dead. So now we get to bring them back into a new life. And so mission is to hopefully one day have dozens of esports teams under our belt. Basically being a powerhouse of teams. For example, have teams for Fortnite, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, or Siege X as it's now called. Have stuff for League of Legends, have stuff for Valorant, have stuff for Rocket League, Minecraft, Pokemon, not only just the online games, but the card games, the mobile games, Unite, Dota 2, possibly Team Fortress 2, but just have a bunch of esports teams all under the same umbrella. And so that is my goal and mission for this team. But it's not only going to stop at just esports. I want to also introduce gaming and use gaming for people who not only don't normally do gaming, but also use it as a teaching method for younger people. I think that's a really good idea, combining two different fields to be able to coherently make something better. For example, in the state of Georgia, we have a film program called the GFA. That stands for the Georgia Film Academy. By the way, I'm not affiliated or not sponsored by them, but it would be cool if I was. I'm actually currently in the program right now as a film student. Basically, and in the GFA, there is a track for esports and esports productions. Not necessarily being part of a team, but part of the production team for teams, if that makes sense. Basically, with that, you work on doing lighting and doing camera work and editing and commentary for stuff like that. So I think it would be really cool that one day in the future, with the Atlanta Esports brand, or the Atlanta Phoenix Esports brand, have a GFA classroom or two and have programs so that you can directly translate the stuff that you're working on in the classroom onto the actual stage. I think that would be a really cool idea to not only to help bridge the gap, but also make a pipeline, basically for going from the classroom to actual work experience. I think that would be really great. Not only that, but also hold after-school programs for the local schools for wherever we end up putting this organization, and using gaming to teach different philosophies, like using projectiles in video games to learn about trajectories and angles. I think that would be really cool. And also, we've been using video games for educational purposes for a while, not just as education video games, but actually using modern video games like Assassin's Creed to teach history. I think that would be really cool if we can expand upon that idea, because let's face it, the modern age, people don't have a big attention span, but if we can use video games, we can use that to help them understand concepts on a level that they will be able to understand. And I believe that should be it about our mission and stuff and what this brand is about. I started this with a few of my friends, and we hope to basically, as I said earlier in the video, become a powerhouse of esports for the state of Georgia. You'll find all of our socials down below in the description for the Atlanta Esports brand. We have a Reddit, we have Instagram, we have a Twitch, we have Twitter, we have a bunch of them, and we'll probably be adding more socials as time progresses. So, you know, there's going to be a lot more. We have a Tumblr. My friend suggested it. I don't know why, but we have a Tumblr now, so why not? But that, I believe, concludes it, and I will hopefully see you all in the next video.